So hello to everyone. Today's video all about data structure. Today's discussion will be on data structure. What is data? What is algorithm? What is algorithm too? So I'll just show you the what type data, how many types of data are present actually, and how it's linked with example, and what is its definition should be not like a book, like a definition. I'll just give you a definition with a example. So let's start the video. So at first, data is a what we can say data is a collection of information. Some information, we have some information from different reason and collect, and we can say that it is data. So it is a collection of information, but only collection is not possible. Collection, we collect a b c, right? A b c d, we collect this. Can we say that this is information? Not. If we are going to process this, then this process information can be placed as a present as a data. So data is nothing but data is nothing but processed information. So see, this I just give you the definition in very short form, short way. Data are the processed information. So what how many types of data are present exist? Data actually, that's for primitive and non-primitive. Now I'll tell you what is primitive. At first, for knowing the primitive data, you have to know the all the terms used for in computer science, means all the terms used in programming. That's this A, B, C, all these are called character in programming. And the decimal number that we know, means point 1, point 2, this is called float. And the binary number, that's 1 2 like this is called integer. So this, under this primitive data, this float, character, float are under primitive data. But non-primitive data, when we arrange this character flow in integer in a processed way, in a sequential way, then it's called non-primitive data. So non-primitive there is also different non-primitive classification of non-primitive data. This one is linear and another is non-linear. And linear, you can see, you can know linear, the non-primitive, it is a linearly sequential way, or non-primitive data that is linked with other data. I mean to say that you have like a the live example is Facebook. you are linked with another people, other people, you are follow some, there is some followers, you follow them, and whoever you follow them, maybe other people follow into them by linking to, and he or she follow you by linking in three people like this. You, this is you follow one people, this is that people, and another one people follow these people. Indirectly these people follow you like a linked way, and this is null, but it is not a null, and you get the information. I just give a example like a live example that you can know that there is you get information from here, and you can see information of his and his two. So this is a non-linear type data. This there should be a programming like that you can see the data, whatever all about all the thing information of the other people. So this I just give a example, life example is this. So this is the one example of non-linear, non-primitive data. Now linear data then classified into two sections. One is static data and dynamic. This is very easy. Static means that remains stay, and dynamic, this is moving data. So this and non-linear data is a tree and graph. In static data, again classified into array, and dynamic is classified into linked list. Whatever I had to given example in here. This is exactly the linked list. It is the partially non-linear. I gave just example for giving you understanding the non-linear, non-process, non-primitive data. Linked list are exactly this example. So you can now there is a thing, that there is a you have to store the data, but there is a term stack and queue. Actually these two are process of storing data. But what is the different, both are a process of storing data, storing processed information, but the difference is that their way is different. Their way of storing of data is different. Actually I hope I am able to understand you by giving this so easy so called definition in a so easy way. So actually think like that. I have you have I am a teacher. I have to store the lab copies. So I told student to give the copy separately. They haphazardly give me copy, I store the copy. And another way I can also say, to one student, collect the all copies and give one, and only one people give me the all copies. Then they are also, I also storing the copies. So there are two way of storing, but I am going to store copy, but these are the two way of taking the data to store, to store the data. Their way of taking the data is different, but the aim is store the data. So this that like this stack and queue, they are they both function is processing or storing the data. Both function is storing the data, but their way is different. So I hope I am able to understand you what is the difference between stack and queue. But actually this stack and queue, all in maybe in under both static and linked list, means I mean it is also divided into stack and queue, and each stack and queue also may be in linked list. So this is all about the classification of data and data structure. This is the introduction section, introducing section of data structure. This is all about the classification, and I had given you the definition with example. I hope I am able to understand you people the difference between these and in example. Now come in algorithm. So for algorithm, actually, now see, let's that you just collect the data in and now store it, collect the information. Now you are going to store it, and you also store it. When you store it, when data are arranged for storing, we have to go a particular way to give the result. Then this way, in which way we go, this way is known as algorithm. So we, in a definition, we can say that what is algorithm: when data are arranged a particular way is to be followed. This is known as algorithm. Algorithm is nothing but think like that. You are giving a machine is there. A machine doesn't know anything. You have to do a work by this machine, and then you give the just instruction to him, and he will perform his work. Now let's consider a computer. You see, has computer doesn't have any hands, legs like a man, so he have not and act on mind also. So he computer only understand 0 and 1, but these two binary number, integer. Okay, then you have to, if you want to add something, add two numbers, you have to you have to give a instruction such a way that the computer mind will absorb it and will be able to reschedule it and will able to calculate. You have to give the step by step information how what you have, what this computer have to do, how to computer have to, how to add it, and how to show the result up to bottom, up from starting to up to last. You have to all have to give to all give information have to give, and you have to give it step by step. This step by step process is known as a algorithm. Like let example, you are going to add 1 plus 1 2. Now you have, what you will do, you do that: read A, read B, and print, show the number, then put the number, then print the number, then add the number, then print the add number, then show the add number. And you have to do this step by step. You have to give instruction to the computer. This process is known as the algorithm, which also contain a sequential, decision, and repetitive three parts. So algorithm contains, see, this step by step process is known as sequential part. And then decision, you are getting decision, that's plus you are going to add, this is a decision. And you have to show the result, this is repetitive. So this is all about today's lecture. Actually today's introduction of data structure, or this is all about this. See, data structure, integer data, data classification, and algorithmic classification, all the definition with example. So thank you for watching this video. I think I'll hope that I'll able to understand you people. And if you really benefited by this video, please don't forget to subscribe my channel, and if and like, and do share with the other people. And thank you for watching again. I'll be back with another video. Keep on watching. Bye.